What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the TLZ podcast, where we sit down with elite athletes and professionals to break down the journey, the mindset, and what it really takes to compete at the highest level. As we always say here, when you train your mind, you change your game. Before we get started, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button down below. Show us support for the channel. It truly helps the channel grow. Also, don't forget to follow us on our socials at the TLZ podcast to stay up to date on upcoming guests and highlights. Now let's get into today's episode. Joining us today are two of the brightest rising stars in American women's doubles. Together, they have quickly built a reputation as one of the most dangerous young pairs in the Pan Am region. They had a breakthrough 2025 season, highlighted by standout performances on the international stage. At the World Junior Championships, they showed they can compete with the best young pairs in the world and gain valuable experience against top badminton nations. That same year, Audrey made history at the Junior Pan Am Championships by winning a quadruple crown, becoming the first girl to ever achieve this feat, while Jasmine added a gold and a silver medal of her own, showing the depth and strength of their partnership. They have carried that momentum into the senior circuit, most recently earning silver medals at the Estonian International Challenge and the Swedish Open. They represent the new generation of U.S. badminton and the future of American women's doubles on the world stage. Welcome to the podcast, Audrey Chang and Jasmine Yeung.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. I mean, your achievements speak for themselves, right? You guys had an amazing year in 2025 and doing crazy good things in 2026 already, right? You guys recently came back from Sweden, right?
Yeah.
How was that trip?
It was definitely an experience because it was one of our first times playing like an international tournament, like adult. And then we just weren't used to like how the format of everything was and the traveling and like the match format. So it was very different, but I think we learned a lot.
And I think it was also one of our first time playing like back-to-back tournaments. So like we kind of like learned like how tiring it really is. And that we also learned like the importance of like taking care of ourselves and our bodies. Like obviously Estonia and Sweden were like back-to-back. So we were just like traveling a lot and maybe we weren't watching what we were eating and we were not resting too well. But I actually I think it was like the day before our round 16 and quarters day. Like I like woke up at 3 a.m. and then I suddenly I was just throwing up. And then I was also having diarrhea. Like it was like both like simultaneously. And then I couldn't even like sleep that well that day. And yeah, so I just felt like super weak and stuff. And I think I had to play like qualifications for singles and like I almost felt like I had to faint, but it was okay.
Did you feel like going to the bathroom during the game, like that day or the day after?
Yeah, I did. But like basically we took this pill called Imodium, and it kind of helped a little bit, but it was like still pretty bad. So it was just like really uncomfortable.
I see. What did you guys eat? What was the thing that set it off?
I think it's like we ate this like Mexican food place. So it had like cheese and we just like left it in room temperature for like 5 hours and then like we decided to eat the leftovers.
Oof.
So I think that was on us.
Man, I mean, Audrey, did you get a reaction too, or?
Like to the food?
Yeah, like the throwing up and everything.
I had like a similar experience on the way back home, but I think it's because I ate this lounge food at the airport and it was like these really sus smelling meatballs. Like they didn't smell good, but I still ate it and it tasted good. And then I went onto the flight. It was a 10-hour flight too. And then I ate the airplane food. So I think that also like built up my like my throw up and like my diarrhea on the plane. And then like for like the last 3 hours of that plane ride, I was just like throwing up. I had to stay in the bathroom because I couldn't smell food or else I was gonna throw up again. And then yeah, we just drink a lot of IV because IV like it does you wonders. It's crazy.
For sure. IV from?
Rehydration.
That's right. Yeah, that's a crazy story, crazy experience. I mean, I would never imagine from Sweden that, it would be that bad, right? But then again, who orders Mexican food in Sweden? Two Californians.
It was
Two Californians
I mean,
would.
like,
It was good.
I thought it was really good. Like the food tasted pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But
so Audrey, you ate the food too, but you didn't get a reaction. That Mexican
It's because
food.
I ordered like a lactose-free Chipotle bowl, which had no like nothing in it that would like even if I left it out, it was probably still okay. But I don't know.
I
She
see.
ordered like a quesadilla. I don't know.
Yeah.
Got greedy with the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's great. I mean, like, this is a lesson for all players, right? Especially junior players. Take care of your body, especially like in the international tournaments and eating like in places where you're not familiar with. You never know what to do. Just avoid things like sushi and I guess, cheese now and things like that. But that's definitely a lesson learned. Am I right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And bottled
That's
water.
great. That's great.
I don't think you should trust the tap.
But yeah.
Did you guys drink tap?
Yeah, because they said it was safe.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, because I heard that Europe was known for having like the safest tap water. So we were drinking tap the entire, like even in Estonia.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you guys got sick from that too?
No,
I think
Estonia, we were
like
completely
everyone.
fine.
No,
That was just
Estonia was fine,
Sweden.
but as Sweden, like I think everyone was like struggling with a little bit of like diarrhea. I don't know, because like everyone was drinking the tap water, but everyone was also living off a diet of like tap water and Swedish candy. That probably
Was-
added to it.
Was the Swedish candy good or what?
It was
Yeah, it
good,
was.
and like yeah, Sweden's known for Swedish candy. So
Nice, nice. But yeah, I mean, for players that are going to travel internationally, make sure you take care of your bodies and avoid instances like that because like it completely derails you. But you guys still like made it to the finals despite all the throw up and diarrhea. Am I right?
Pretty sure it was just because of the IV. Because if it wasn't for the IV, like I had like no energy because I was losing so much water.
Right, right. Well, obviously you guys did great. I mean, like usually when players like start going to the adult stage, they face a lot of new challenges like the ones you guys mentioned, but they lose pretty early on because of those challenges. You guys actually made it all the way to the finals, right? How did it feel making it that far for the first time?
I mean, it felt really good because we didn't really like expect anything going in. Like we just kind of wanted to experience like the lifestyle, but I guess like winning was like a bonus for us.
yeah, agree.
I mean, who doesn't like winning, right? And you guys did it at the highest level already. And like, you know, this is just a stepping stone for what's to come, right? But we can start in the beginning, going back. How did your partnership first start? Like, who suggested pairing you guys together?
I think it was when we were both in U17. We just like were playing this open local tournament, and then we both needed a partner, so we played together, and then we played like really well. We were still like we already had partners. It was just that one tournament that we just played together, and then we
Yeah.
promised each other to like, okay, we can play U19 second year together, and
No, it was like the Synergy like Super Smash tournament. You know, it was an
Oh, yeah.
adult tournament actually. So we were kind of just like playing like for fun and shit. Like, oh.
So you guys jumped straight to second year in U19? Like from that? Why not U19 first year?
I don't know actually, but I think it's because at that time like a lot of our partners were a year older than us. So when we were still U19 first year, like we just assumed that we would be playing with like the U19 second years, but we just ended up partnering U19 first year anyway.
Nice, nice. I mean, it was the right choice, right? Because you guys did amazing playing together. And you guys have such great chemistry, right? Where does that chemistry come from?
I mean, I don't really know. I guess like when you play with the right person, you just like have chemistry with them. It's like the first time we played together, I already feel like we kind of like understood how to play with each other. So it just started getting better after that.
I see, I see. When you guys first started playing together, what do you think your playing style complemented each other?
We both really like to play like fast drive game, which is I think one of the reasons why we like can win so many points is because our speed is like pretty fast compared to like normal girls doubles. Like sometimes we just like know where to go. I don't know how to explain it, but it's we never really had that big of a problem with our rotation. I don't
Yeah,
know.
So you guys were already mind reading each other.
Yeah. And like Audrey is like more of a back player, and I would say I'm like more front. So it kind of works out.
I see. So it's just a natural fit overall. You know, especially in junior years, right? The parents play a big role in partnerships or whatever it may be for the player's experience, right? So what role have your parents played in your badminton career?
My parents have been like really supportive throughout my whole badminton like junior career because they never really pressured me. Like if I didn't want to play, then they wouldn't like force me to play. Oftentimes, like if I feel like I want to give up, they just like will push me a bit, but they wouldn't like make me play. And then with the partnerships and everything, they weren't really forceful. It was more of like what I wanted. Then they would just support me in my decisions.
Nice, nice. And Jasmine?
Yeah, I feel like badminton is something that requires a big time commitment and also a lot of financial support and sacrifices from parents. Obviously, they were always there for me, like all the driving and watching me train and taking me to tournaments and stuff. Like they were always really supportive.
For sure. I mean, parents are like the anchor, right, for junior players at this stage. And, you know, you spoke about training and the hours that you spend in the gym. What does a typical training week look like right now for each of you?
Right now, I think since we play a lot of catch up at school since we miss so much school. My training schedule has definitely become like less consistent compared to like back a few years ago. But typically I would go like 3 to 4 times a week, depending on how much homework I have that week or how much like tests I have coming up.
I see. Just want to clarify, is 3, 4 times a week like 2 hours each time, or what is it?
It would be on the weekdays if I go, it would be probably like 2 hours. And then weekends, it's usually 3 hours, but I like to like stay after to like make up for the time I do miss in the weekdays. So maybe I'll stay for like 1 or 2 more hours to like do physical or like technique on
Nice,
weekends.
nice. All right. And Jasmine?
I go like 4 to 5 times a week, but like each weekdays is like 2 hours and then weekends is 3 hours.
Oh, so pretty consistent, both of you guys roughly around the same. Great.
Mhm.
And one of the other things is on top of this amount of training, you guys also have to balance schoolwork. And you talked about, missing school time and whatever it may be, right? So how do you balance, doing schoolwork and badminton at the same time?
Honestly, it was like really hard. Like especially like last year when we went to Worlds, I think like it literally took me like 2 weeks or 2 to 3 weeks after Worlds to like just catch up from school. So I literally like could not even go to training those like 2 weeks. Same for like the Sweden and Estonia trip. Like I like just finished like catching up like yesterday or last week. So it was, yeah, I feel like it's all about like managing your time and stuff.
For sure, for sure. How about you, Audrey? Was it difficult?
Yeah, it was really hard. I'm still making up my work right now, actually. I think it's because it's so hard to like do your work when you're actually at the tournament. Like you tell yourself you're gonna do it, but then like it's hard to find time or it's hard to like just sit down and do the work when you're like all across the world. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
Yeah,
it definitely
yeah,
has its
definitely.
consequences.
Yeah, and like I guess like even if it's one day you're only playing 1 or 2 matches, the day goes by really fast because we're like taking naps or we're getting ready to warm up and stuff and stretch. So you don't have that much time.
Yeah, definitely. And people, they underestimate the power of naps. It's quite important. It's not just, taking a break, but it
For
really
real.
recovers
Yeah.
you. Yeah, that's great. And, I do want to know who has the harder high school? Because I know in some Bay Area high school, like Mission San Jose or like Irvington, it's very difficult. But I'm not really familiar with LA school. So who has the harder high school?
Definitely not mine.
Yeah, I think mine is like pretty competitive.
Where
I
do you
know
go,
like
Jasmine?
Mission and like Irvington, there's like still on another level. But yeah,
Where do you go?
I go to Dublin
Oh,
High.
okay.
Yeah.
That's different area. Okay, great. I mean,
Mhm.
Dublin's it's up there too. It's definitely up there.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, for sure. And Audrey, which school do you go to right now?
South Hills High School.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
not familiar with the LA schools, but
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, any high school really, just the amount of schoolwork alone, just the busy work is already, enough to give you a headache, right? And, that gets us into like habits, right? Because especially for professional players, habits is so important. And having good habits helps you do well, whether it's in life, everyday life, in school, but also in badminton, right? So what habits off court has helped your performance?
Off court, like I like to prioritize my sleep a lot. I feel like sleep is really important because if you like go on to court the next day and you didn't get a good night's rest, like it's a mental battle.
I think it's important to balance your life out. Like obviously, just because you play badminton doesn't mean your whole life has to be about badminton. Like, you have to set aside time for school, hang out with your friends, to do something fun for yourself. Because I feel like when you're only doing one thing, it kind of makes it easier for you to burn out and like stop enjoying the sport, I guess. So it's important to, like enjoy life.
For sure, for sure. And that's a good point. That's a good point, right? Would you agree, Audrey?
Yeah, balance is so important. I feel like you shouldn't be taking that risk to like lose your passion for the sport just because you want to be good at that sport. You need to have a balance.
For sure. Do you guys still have time to hang out with friends though these days with the amount of work you guys have?
Yeah, but it's just like, I would say the 1 or 2 weeks after every time we miss school for a long time is just like really bad because you're just constantly making up work and making up tests. But then afterwards, it's fine.
Definitely.
Yeah, same.
I see. Yeah, I think like that's the sacrifice that you have to make at that point, right? When you're at that level and playing at that level. Moving forward, we've talked about support from your parents, right? But are you guys starting to receive more support, like financially or whatever it may be, from your clubs? and your coaches and your sponsors?
We're definitely trying to look for sponsors right now because we like are like seeing like how much like it actually like how much money it actually takes to travel and like compete. But we can just like start off small because we do have like one sponsor right now, but it's only for like IV electrolytes. But that's still a lot. Yeah. We don't just work our way up there, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
totally cool. I mean, are you guys finding these yourself or your parents are helping you guys?
So we're like so have you heard of rehydration?
I saw your video, if that's what you mean.
Well, yeah, but basically Alex, like the owner, he was doing samples at BBC one time. And then we like tried it and we actually really liked it. So we like talked to him a lot and like, yeah, that's kind of how it happened.
Nice, nice. And if you don't mind me asking, is the deal just they supply you with the supplement?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's a really good start in the right direction, right? So yeah, I think as you get older and you start going into these adult tournaments more, sponsor becomes a huge part of the whole process. And going into your future, right? Do you guys envisioning yourself playing through college, or are you planning to take a gap year? What are you guys thinking about right now?
I feel like it's still, I mean, I wouldn't say like we're completely certain on like what we want to do yet because I think it's important that we graduate from high school first. Like we'll take it one step at a time and then we still don't really know where we're going to go to college yet because the decisions aren't out yet. So we just have to see how we want to manage our priorities later on.
For sure. Audrey, is that the same for you?
Yeah, I think a lot of it depends on the college decisions, but I'm definitely like keeping an open mind to like continue playing badminton throughout college.
I see. And I'm guessing a lot of this decision for both of you would be financially too, right? Because obviously that's one of the biggest driving factors, right? So there needs to be a financial path for you guys going down this road. And, moving forward, like you guys train in different areas, right? Like Jasmine, you're in NorCal, like we mentioned, the Bay Area, and Audrey is in SoCal. So how are you guys able to practice and like build that on-court chemistry?
I think we communicate a lot, which is why it's okay that like for now that like we don't really train together because we'll just like check in with each other and like work on ourselves individually. And then when we come together at tournaments, we can go over our games and like practice a little bit like on the warm-up courts. So we're always able to like reinforce our like partnership by doing like the little things.
For sure. I mean, do you guys like before a tournament, would you guys meet up a few days ahead of time just to get some playing time together?
Usually on the practice day, because for when we went to Estonia and Sweden, like the 1 or 2 days before there's main hall practice. And then you can always use the practice courts. So we just practice there.
Nice. I mean, the fact that you guys have such great chemistry on the court is like amazing, right? That it comes so naturally to you guys. But I do want to know, because you guys have such great chemistry, right? How have you ever disagreed during a match? And how did you handle it?
I think we really ever disagreed on a match.
Yeah.
Like what usually happens in our match is like we'll like notice something and then we'll just like tell each other right away and then we just kind of like keep building off that. But usually I don't think there is a disagreement before.
Yeah, I don't think so either because I feel like we're also both pretty calm on the court. So even if like one person's having a bad game, like the other person's like comforting them.
I see. That's great. Wow, you guys have such great on-court chemistry. But I do have to ask, like, who gets more emotional on the court? Like when you guys are playing, is there somebody who's more of a comforter? Like, they're okay, we got this, we can keep going.
It's pretty even.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll either be like both really we're never really like hyped because like we don't even scream or like yell during the game. So it's like, I don't know. We don't really get too emotional on the court.
That's fine. I
Yeah.
mean, hey, that shows maturity, right? You guys are able to stay level-headed. That's great. This chemistry that you guys have and the way that you guys are able to play so well together helped you guys do extremely well in 2025, right? Because that was like a breakthrough year for you. You guys had achieved great things that year. What did you guys change or prepare differently going into that year?
I mean, I don't really feel like we changed anything, but I don't really know. I feel like we both just like kind of worked on ourselves. And then every tournament, we just kind of like improved because of getting more court time.
I see. Audrey, you too, did you make any changes prior to that year?
I think it was hard to make changes like or that I can specifically remember because we were still like U19 first year, which is like, and we played like all 3 events. So we're kind of just fighting for our lives for all 3 events. So it was just kind of like we just grow through the like all our court time, like experience.
Yeah, definitely. That's great. I mean, the preparation obviously paid off really well for you guys. And in one of the earlier tournaments that year was US Open, right? 2025 US Open, where you guys played some really tough pairs. Like you guys played, I believe, Estelle from England and then a pair from Ukraine who are both like top ranking pairs in the world, right? Like adult women, right? Like, so it was like different levels. So how did you guys feel going into those matches?
I think like our whole purpose of playing like US Open was, I mean, I feel like we were honestly just kind of like playing for fun and like trying to get experience for Worlds, because that's like the one that we wanted to like focus more on. So we kind of just went in with like no expectations and we just wanted to try our best.
Every time we would win the second set and then move on to the third set, I would just tell Jasmine, like, we already exceeded the expectation. Like, it's
Yeah.
okay. Like, there's no pressure to win or lose because we're like the underdogs too. So we just kind of enjoyed, like, try to enjoy the game.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, when you guys win a set, did you guys feel like, oh, shoot, we can do this? Like, you guys had that change in mindset, like, let's try to win this game now, right?
Yeah, I think it was definitely, even though there was no expectations or whatever, but it showed that, like, we could do it, right? If we already won the second set and we're going to third. And then we were just able to push through with that, like, mentality and, like, finish off and pull through the third set.
Yeah, definitely.
And like going back to how we're both pretty calm, I feel like we don't really celebrate that much. So like we wouldn't like celebrate until like after we win, because like the job's not done.
Nice. Hey, the job's not done. Yeah, that's great. But obviously, you guys were able to finish these two teams off, right? Did you guys feel like a surge in confidence after, beating these two pairs?
I remember, like, if we would stalk them, or they would, like, be, like, world 19, like, number 19 in the world. And it was definitely like, oh, they're good. They're really good. But since we were able to win, it kind of gave us the confidence, like, okay, maybe we're not that bad. Maybe we're good, right?
Was that the same for you, Jasmine?
Well, yeah, like obviously we just felt really good about ourselves after, because we would stalk their ranking in their previous games and they had like really good results. They were like competing with the top in the world. So yeah, it felt really good.
Yeah, for sure. And I think like I believe like those two games and just like the games that you played throughout 2025, those helped you make the decision to like, hey, we should probably play more adult tournaments, right?
Yeah, I think every tournament just kind of added on to each other.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're going to talk about the Junior Pan Ams right now, right? Which was huge for both of you. I mean, obviously, especially for Audrey, because she had that quadruple crown, right? Making history as the first girl ever to win a quadruple crown in Junior Pan Ams. How did that feel for you to win, 4 gold medals in Junior Pan Ams?
It was an unreal experience. Like, I was not expecting that at all, because usually when you go in with like 3 events, it's hard to even expect like 1 gold, right? Because I don't know, like 3 events is just like a lot. Like it would be 6 games a day or like 3 games a day. But I just remember like after winning every game, I was like, no way this is happening. And then when it came to finals day, I was thinking like, okay, it's okay. Like, let me just try to win 1 at a time, right? And then it just like built up like until the end. So it was really cool. And it was so unreal.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, Jasmine, for you, like, because Audrey's playing 3 events, I believe you played 2, right? You did doubles and mix.
Yeah.
So because Audrey's playing 3 events, she must be like pretty tired every time, like as you guys are proceeding onto like the final rounds, right? So did you have to pick up the slack in doubles?
I mean, I honestly don't really remember that much, but I just know that like, I could kind of see the energy was like not 100%. Especially going to the third game, I think we were like losing at interval, right?
Yeah, we were.
So we kind of had to like lock in the last 11 points.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, describe those last 11 points. What was the mindset like?
I mean, I feel like even though we were down, we were still confident in ourselves, because I mean, you have to believe in yourself like in order to play good. So we kind of just continued playing the same way actually, but we just like took advantage of like the easy mistakes from our opponents, and then we just had to build on like to our momentum.
So
I
like
see,
a big
I
part
see.
of it, I think, is that we just like really trust each other on the court. So it's just we had that like faith in ourselves that okay, we can come back. Like, and there was like not like we weren't gonna like be too emotional about it, right? Because we just had to like stay grounded. But I do remember like I'm just always praying that Jasmine was gonna go crazy. and then just win the points for us. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I was definitely super tired by the third set. I couldn't even defense anymore, but I think she did pick up the slack.
That's great. That's great. I mean, that's what makes you guys such great partners, right? And I do want to ask Audrey, because obviously playing 3 finals on the last day is very mentally exhausting, physically exhausting. How did you go in mentally prepared for the last day?
I think my mental was just to like go all out. Like it's okay. Like since I was already playing 3 finals, why not like try to win all 3 finals? But also I like kept in mind like not to get injured because there was like worlds coming up. But yeah, when things like happened the way they did, I just like kept pushing for it. And especially if I won like the first 2 matches, which was my mix and singles, I was like, okay, one more, I had to lock it down. And then
Nice, nice. I mean, one of those matches was mixed, right? And Jasmine made it to 2 finals, and one of them, I mean, it was mixed and doubles, right? So
yeah.
you guys met in the mixed finals, right? And I do want to know, like, I want to hear like the background story. So the night before, obviously you guys made preparations with your partners, I'd imagine. What was those preparations like? Jasmine, you can go first.
I wouldn't say I would intentionally make preparations. Like, I feel like one of the important things is that you don't overthink your game. Like, sometimes you just have to go in and just play. Like, you don't have to overthink it beforehand. Because I feel like thinking about it too much before will just make me more nervous. So I don't really do that much.
I see. I mean, what was your strategy though? Because you know Audrey, you know how she plays, and you know her partner too. What was your strategy going into that game?
Honestly, like, I think, like, for me, like, in mix, I just like to, like, net and set up for my partner. Like, I don't really, that's, like, kind of, like, my whole game plan, honestly. Like, I just like moving
just
into the front, like, yeah.
play with Audrey in the front. That was the game plan.
No, but, like, I wouldn't say I'm, like, that good of a back player, so, yeah.
See, and you did mention Audrey likes to stay in the back more, usually in doubles, right? So that would probably be one of the things, try to keep Audrey in the front. Don't let her do what she likes to do, right? And Audrey, on your side, what was your thinking going in the night before?
I think because me and my partner he was also in the finals for his men's doubles, and we were both very motivated because it would be cool, right? It's a double crown or like triple crown. So he was like fueled with motivation to win. And yeah, I just kind of try to match his energy and like go in with a strong mindset.
Did you guys have a specific strategy?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's just us, but I just feel like strategy is definitely important, but like you can't rely on it because like people can play differently the next day, right? So even with like me and Jasmine's doubles, I don't think we ever strategize like too much before our game. It's kind of just what we see on court and like what we feel the first few points, and then we'll just adjust to it.
It's great. I mean, obviously, you guys both did extraordinarily well in that tournament. And, you know, after you guys finished that, the next tournament that was coming up was 2025 World Juniors, right? Like, that's the biggest one that year, right? That everybody got their eyes on. And it was in India. So how was that experience like overall?
Actually, like, right before we went to Worlds, we actually went to Indonesia for this, like, team tournament. And so we only had a week of rest before we actually had to like travel to India again. So it was really tiring because we were making up work from the week that we skipped in Indonesia. So I don't know. It was just important to, I guess, like sleep well and rest well before we left.
I see. What about you, Audrey? What was that experience like for you?
Yeah, same thing. Like I was catching up with a lot of schoolwork, but I think the travel to India was just, I stopped in Taiwan for like 2 days to visit family. And also because like I traveled with my mom and like she didn't want to do like a 30-hour like flight plan because India is super far from the US. So I think everyone who did like the 30-hour flight were probably really tired, but I was like a little bit better. And then
I see.
just the experience, I think it was a really good experience. Like I really liked this world a lot. Like everything included, like the hotel and like the place and the gym, the venue. It was really nice. I really enjoyed it.
Great, great. I mean, Jasmine mentioned earlier, like you guys went to play a tournament in Indonesia. What tournament was that?
Super League, I think the Super League of Polytron.
Yeah.
Okay, I see, I see. But yeah, speaking on team, right? You guys played the mixed team event with the new format in the World Juniors. And for the people who are not familiar with the new format that they used that year, I think it was 3 sets of 45. So there's total of 5 events, and each event plays 9 points. And then in the end, whoever wins like best out of 3 sets wins, right? So how was it playing in that format?
I feel like it was obviously super interesting. So we were all really excited to play. But I think the most important part was that like you always have to be ready to play because like one person can be playing like multiple events. And like once you go on for 9 points and then you come off and then you have to like start warming up again to go back on, like if you play 2 times. And obviously because it's only 9 points, you have to be going all out for every single point. And you also have to kind of play a lot with your team, like your like spirit, because they're going to be cheering you on. And I feel like when it's only 9 points, it's like all about the momentum. Because if you have a lot of momentum, then it's really easy to get points.
Right. But then again, like if you're in that momentum and like let's say you finish your 9 points, then the new pair that comes on immediately they're starting fresh, right? That momentum kind of fades, right?
I think when we're like leading though as a team, it feels better to be able to lead because like you don't have that pressure to like have to catch up because catching up is super hard, especially if you're like down like 10 points or like more than 10 points. And then like they could like your opponents could like just like get to the next 9 and you guys wouldn't even have like been caught up. So I think like
Sure.
it was good for us to have the momentum to always like try to get the lead first.
Yeah,
For sure.
I think, yeah, when we played against Japan, the first game that we like pulled off like an upset win in, I think we won because we were just like leading the entire time and we never gave them a chance to catch up.
Obviously, you guys have strategized the night before, right? Before these games, what the order is, who's going to be playing what, right? And what was that meeting like with the coaches and the whole team?
I think the coaches are really flexible with us. Like we can speak up if we want to play a certain event, but the main changes we did the next day was it just mix? Oh, and doubles. There was like a change in mix and doubles, but it was just to not have everyone be like too tired out or like just like switch up like our styles, I think.
I see. I mean, normally like when you guys have those meetings, right? Are you guys working alongside the coaches to come up with these ideas or they usually just present what they have decided?
Yeah, I think they decide the lineup, but obviously throughout the tournament, if you kind of want to say something, you can always talk to them. Like the coaches are super friendly and you can always like have a conversation with them.
Definitely, definitely. And you know, obviously you guys did great at the team event and beat some really strong countries like France, right? You guys also beat France. And going into the individuals, that also was a different structure, which to be honest, I don't know why they presented the new structure in the World Juniors. Like that is so strange. Right? They picked like the worst time, I feel like.
Yeah, it was super weird.
Do you guys feel like you got a hard time adjusting to the 3 sets of 15?
Honestly, I think it worked in our advantage.
Yeah.
It was like good for us because like we already know like players in like from other countries, they have a lot of experience. They have super good consistency. Like I feel like our skill is like really good like for like junior players in America, but sometimes like we can do super good but only for like a short amount of points. So it would be hard to like lock it down if it was like 21 points. But when it's 15 points, it gives us a little bit more advantage to just try to like surprise your opponent and then like finish the 15 because it was shorter and easier. So like keep your momentum.
I see. How about you, Jasmine? What did you think of the structure?
Yeah, I think I liked it because I feel like our style is like more like attacking. So obviously if it's 15 points, we can attack more without getting as tired or like feeling as tired. So I feel like it worked to our advantage.
Nice, nice. I mean, why do you guys think like BWF would come out with a structure like this kind of format?
Really, it's because like people were like getting injured too much if it was 21 points in 3 sets. Like even though it's been like that for a long time, I think I heard it was just something with making sure that like the players like are safe and like they don't cramp by like the 3rd set because it's too long. I think.
I see.
I'm not sure though.
I think for like the team event, doing it this way, like it makes the matches like shorter. Because if you were to play 5 matches, that's like super long.
That's true. That's true. That is true for the team event, I would say. But it's definitely different, right? So do you guys prefer like the 3 sets of 15 for regular games or 3 sets of 21? If you had the option to change the rules,
Low key, like I would choose 15.
Me too.
Yeah.
Is it just more beneficial for your game or do you feel like it's just faster, speed is more fun or?
Yeah, because I
think
feel
it all
like
factors in.
Yeah, I feel like when we played 15 points, it was also like more intense. So I actually like enjoyed it more because the game was faster. Like the speed of the game was also faster.
Nice, nice. Would you say the same, Audrey?
Yeah, because when it's like 15, you also have to like start like when it's 0-all, you have to like try to get the lead already. Like there's no time to like warm up or get used to like the court or get used to the bird that day. It's like you have to start off strong, so it's already intense from like 0-all.
Yeah, definitely. And you can't be making service mistakes for sure. Like every point counts, right?
Yeah.
So those things become super important. If you can win a point with like a serve, a flick serve, or whatever it may be, those are the best, right? In that kind of format, I feel like. But yeah, I think it'd be very exciting to see what they do with that. And you guys made it to the round of 16, right, for individuals, which is really good for U.S. Players. But you guys lost to a Chinese pair, but you guys played 3 sets with them. So did you feel confident going into that third set?
I would say we did because the second game we were actually down 9-2 and we were able to somehow make a comeback. Because I mean, I don't really know how it happened, but like we just suddenly got like a lot of momentum and we were able to get to 15 first. And we were hoping to carry that momentum over to the third game, but I feel like it kind of like died down a little bit in the third game.
For sure. How about you, Audrey? What was your experience like for that game?
Yeah, so like going into it, we obviously had not high expectations because China's like really good. But when I felt like they were really good when we were losing 9-2. But then all of a sudden, like I think they might have relaxed a little bit and then we caught up. And after that, they realized like they can't relax anymore. But then during the third set, like even though we were up like with like energy, it was really hard to come back like that many points as well. Like third set was much more like easy mistakes, I would say. But also there's definitely still like a gap in skill difference.
I feel like I think the reason why we made so many easy mistakes was because like their serve quality is like super good. So even if like all our receives like basically have to go up, because if we like try to hit a good quality receive, it's like going in the net.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, one of the things like when I was talking to Presley, he said if you could serve and return like really well, then you make it to the top 30 or top 50, I think is what he said. So that plays a huge part, whether it's men's doubles or women's doubles, the same thing, right? And for them, they have like the full days of training. So they have that time to be grinding, these small little details. So of course that will make a difference, right? But obviously playing 3 sets with them gives you that huge confidence boost, which helped you guys so much, especially in the past recent 2 tournaments, right? In Estonia and Sweden. And, since you guys did so well with those 2 tournaments, what is the plan for the rest of the year?
I think we're gonna try to play more international tournaments this year because we want to like test out the lifestyle still. But after that game, it kind of brought to our attention like maybe we can go pro, because I think both of us didn't really ever think about it before World Juniors. And then we're like thinking like the build up and everything, like maybe like it's possible to, I don't know.
No, that's fine. Possible to do really well on the adult stage, right? I hope you finish that sentence. And
Thank
Jasmine,
you.
what about you?
Yeah, but no, yeah, like before Worlds, like I don't think I ever really thought about going pro because I kind of just thought of like U19 as like my last year for like juniors, and then I would just like go on to college. But then that Worlds game, like it kind of, I don't know, it kind of like showed that we're capable of like playing on that level, because anyone can always have like a bad game and anyone can always have a good game. So you never know like what happens. So I feel like, but like I think like all the tournaments like adding up like after like US Open and then Pan Ams and Worlds and everything, I think it gave us a lot of confidence.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I can imagine. I mean, these are tough opponents that you guys were able to play 3 sets against, right? But, if you guys do continue to move forward, do you think you will try to go for the 2028 Olympics that are coming up? Because there still is time, right?
I think the chances for 2028 is definitely very slim for us. But I mean, like, we'll try. There's really good pairs ahead of us right now in the US.
Yeah, I believe right now it's Jenny and Frankie, and then is Allison? Allison and Lauren, right? Allison and Lauren, and just these 2 pairs, right? Do we have anybody else for doubles?
In the US, I think it's just them, but then
but
like
you have
there's
Canada.
also like pairs from like Canada.
Yeah. Right,
and
right.
like
so it's definitely got some tough competition. But I mean, judging from your guys' track record, I don't think it's impossible, right, to dream about it. But I mean, if that's something that you guys are going for, do you think, once you guys start this journey, will you guys still be doing college?
Yeah, I think like everything is still super like up in the air because we haven't gotten back our college decisions yet. So we're gonna have to like rethink everything like once the decisions come out. But I think for 2026, like our summer this year is gonna be really free because we're done with high school and then so I think we're gonna be playing a lot of tournaments during the summer. And then we're just gonna be testing out the lifestyle.
I see. And Audrey, I imagine that's the same for you, waiting on the college decisions. So
Yeah.
So you guys are all done with all college apps and everything.
Yeah.
So what are you guys' dream college? Like the one that you want the most?
Can you show the poster?
What poster?
No, I can't.
Let's see it.
No. Okay, because my brother goes to UCLA, okay? So he has like a flag. I don't know why he has a flag, but basically this is what I see every time I'm doing my homework.
It's a classic.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the dream.
Join the family. We would love more amazing badminton players. How about you, Jasmine?
No, same.
What flag do you have in your room?
I mean, I can always buy one, once I get it.
Yeah. I mean, you have Alex on your side, so I'm sure you won't have a problem. But yeah, I mean, right now UCLA is looking for great badminton players. I don't know if UCLA sent you guys that additional the essay that you guys had to write.
I got it.
You guys both got it, judging from Audrey's facial reactions? No, Audrey did not get the addition.
No, I did not get it. She got it.
Really? Wow. So did you write about badminton in the essays or no?
I wrote about it for one of the PIQs.
I see. And then Audrey, did you write about it?
I did write about it too.
Oh, that's strange. I would imagine like giving both of your guys' achievements, you guys would both get a like additional letter. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you guys will be fine. Like UCLA loves badminton players. So like, especially now, they have like a pack of great players. Yeah, I'm sure you guys will do great. And get into UCLA and join the families. Great. And going on, into the future, do you guys see yourself staying together for this partnership?
I would think so. Or for me, because like this is also what started like my pro dream. You know what I mean? Like, because it like helped me see like our doubles game, like specifically that one. It's like what sparked like an interest and like maybe wanting to go and compete at a higher level.
Definitely. And Jasmine, you?
Yeah. And I feel like I have the best chemistry like playing with Audrey because I don't know, it's just like I just like playing with her. So obviously I want to keep playing.
That's great. It's awesome to see the connection you guys have. Talking about the future, right? What parts of your game do you guys still need to improve on going forward?
I think for doubles, it's like important to like be like really consistent and be super strong because I think it's like important just like not only to like have like a stronger smash, but it's also to like not get injured. Yeah, I think badminton is like a sport where like a lot of people get injured and you have to take care of your body really well. But for consistency, obviously there's a lot of long rallies. So every time you make a mistake, like you feel really bad about yourself. So like being consistent like matters a lot.
For sure. That's a really good point. How about you, Audrey?
Yeah, I also agree with like the consistency and power because like when you watch these pro women's doubles players, they're all like so consistent. They can rally for so long while still keeping up like all their energy. And I can also feel that too when we play like international tournaments, like it's definitely different. Like there's a lot of rallies and a lot of variation. And I think that will definitely be something that I would want to work on.
For sure. You guys make very good points. And especially when you get to the high level, the consistency and, the level on the small skills, the details become more and more important. And I do want to ask, because you guys are at the peak of junior badminton and going into adult badminton, what is one message that, you could give to the next generation of U.S. badminton players to help them reach similar levels that you guys are at right now?
I guess it's like important that you like enjoy playing badminton. If you want to get better, it should be like your own dream and not your parents or your coaches.
Great. How about you, Audrey?
I think for me, like definitely like a balance. You have to like keep a balance. Or else like I honestly think I wouldn't like badminton as much if I only played badminton. So it's very important to like know what you like and like know what you want to do. And like a quote that me and Jasmine live by is literally like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
That's great. I feel like every athlete, like at a certain point, that's something that you have to come to face with, right? Because there's things that happen that's out of your control, and then you got to kind of accept it and move forward. All right, now let's get into the fun segment. Okay, are you guys ready for the questions?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to ask you guys one question. Okay, you guys have the papers in hand already. One with Jasmine's name on it, one with Audrey's name. Okay, so you guys are going to put up the name that answers the question. All right, and we're going to do it quick. So 3 seconds to answer. All right, I'll count you guys down. Here we go. First question. Who is more competitive? 3, 2, 1. Put up an answer. Audrey. Okay. Very in sync. Okay, that's good. All right, next one. Who has a harder time playing a morning match? 3, 2, 1. Jasmine likes to sleep in.
Sorry.
Is that what it is?
I should put it up when she puts it up. My bad.
Yeah.
No, you guys got to do it at the same time. Okay, do it at the
Yeah,
same
we
time.
have to do it at the same time. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. Okay. Ready? Who is the better communicator on the court? 3, 2, 1. You can put both. There you go. Very good. That's what makes the partnership so strong, right? Very good. All right, next one. Who says sorry more after mistakes? 3, 2, 1. Both. There you go. That's the right answer. Very nice. Next one. Who gets more grumpy when they're hungry? 3, 2, 1. Wow. Very unanimous.
No, we're
Nice.
not missing a single one. We're going 100%.
No, yeah, don't worry.
Very good. All right, next one. Who takes longer to get ready? 3, 2, 1. Jasmine. Okay. Next one. Who would win in a singles match between you two? 3, 2, 1. The singles player, Audrey. Nice. Okay. Next one. Who is more likely to text back instantly? 3, 2, 1. Jasmine, wow.
Yes, the wavelength.
100% so far. Wow, very good. Haven't missed one yet. Next one. Who is a picky eater? 3, 2, 1. Audrey. Wow. Audrey, the one that gets hangry, is the picky eater. Really? Okay.
Yeah, because I want
nice.
to eat the foods I like when I'm hungry.
Who's a bigger foodie? 3, 2, 1.
No,
Don't stop.
even
You're a
lie to me
foodie.
right now.
You're literally a foodie too. Don't lie.
Dude,
Don't lie,
she's
bro.
she ate like all the snacks. Like basically like at 3 a.m. she'd be like eating barbecue
because you were
Fritos.
sick. Because you were.
Oh, that's true.
Because you were sick, though. You would have eaten it with me.
Or else I'd be eating with you.
Yeah, no, that's why. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, don't make it 99%. There you go. Double. There you go. Very good. All right, next one. Last one. Who would you pick again as a partner in a heartbeat? 3, 2, 1. There you go.
Okay, choose yourself.
That's it. Yeah, Jasmine was about to put her own sign up.
No.
No, that's great. There you go. The chemistry really showing through. Very nice. But yeah, thank you guys so much. That is the end of the podcast for today. Appreciate you guys coming on and having fun with us. And love the chemistry that you guys have and all the great things that you're going to do in the future. So we're going to be keeping an eye on you guys. Hoping that you guys will continue to play professionally going forward, because obviously both of you are very talented, and I think it's a match made in heaven. So thank you guys again for coming onto the podcast, and yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. And yeah, that is the end of the podcast, guys. Make sure you guys click the like button and the subscribe button down below if you enjoyed today's episode. And of course, make sure to follow us on our socials at the TLZ Podcast to stay up to date on upcoming guests and highlights. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.